Last night, Hernan Perez came through in the clutch with a 2-run triple in the 7th, helping the Brewers to a 6-4 win over Colorado and a 3rd straight victory overall. This afternoon from Milwaukee, the Brew Crew will try to sweep away the Rockies at Miller Park, and it's coming up next exclusively on MLB.tv. Welcome to Miller Park here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The Milwaukee Brewers come in with a mark of 55-70, and they'll play host to the 60-66 Colorado Rockies in the finale of a 3-game set. Great Council's Brewers look for a 4th straight victory and a series sweep, while Walt Weiss and his Rockies try to build some momentum with a trip to Washington, D.C. looming this weekend.
That wraps up the On Deck show built by Menards here from Miller Park. It's Zach Davies and Tyler Anderson locking horns in the series finale. Brewers going for the sweep. And Quick Trip carries premium meats, premium steaks, brats, hamburgers, and chicken available at all Quick Trip stores. Only one game in action right now in National League ballparks. That's Houston. They've got a 5-1 lead over the Pittsburgh Pirates out in Pittsburgh. Evan Gattis has hit his 20th home run of the year for the Astros. Jordy Mercer with home run number 9 for Pittsburgh. Today, Zach Davies goes for win number 10 on the season. First ever start for him against the Colorado Rockies. Brewers looking for the sweep this afternoon at home. And with the play-by-play of today's action, here's Bob Uecker.
All right, Jeff, thank you very much. And this broadcast once again is authorized by the Milwaukee Brewers Baseball Club, intended solely for the entertainment of our listening audience. Any rebroadcast or other use without the express written consent of the Milwaukee Brewers Baseball Club is prohibited. Charlie Blackmon is going to lead things off against right-hander Zach Davies. .319 for Blackmon with 21 home runs and 60 driven in. David Dahl will follow, and then Nolan Arenado. Zach Davies all set to work. Here's the opening pitch today. It rides high and away, and we are underway. Here's the 1-0 offering. Swinging and a fly ball slicing foul and out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike on the left-handed batting Charlie Blackmon. Colorado 60-66 in here today for game 3. That one good on the inside corner. 1-2 on Blackmon. Brewers are at 55 and 70. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here comes Zach. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a dandy of a changeup. Strikeout number 101 for Zach Davies. And with 1 away, here is David Dahl, the left fielder. Brewers today with Braun, Broxton, and Santana. The outfield left to right. VR, Arcia, Perez, and Carter. Martin Maldonado is doing the catching. And David Dahl is in there. Here comes Zach Davies, a swing and a miss. Fastball at 90 at the knees. Still time, still room for you. Come on out. Nice afternoon for baseball. Sit back and relax. Swing and a miss. Change of pace. 2 strikes and nothing. It's 80 degrees at the start of today's game. Beautiful day. A little bit of a breeze out of the southwest. 2 strikes and coming back off the outside with that one. Ball 1 and strike 2. Davies trying to win his 10th of the year. A check swing strikeout. And David Dahl is gone. Nolan Arenado coming up now. John Hirschbeck is calling the balls and strikes today. Been around a long time. Crew chief. Rayburn, Carapazza, Paul Emmel, first to third, and the pitch by Zach. That one a little bit high off the outside corner, and it's ball 1. From the windup, here he comes again, and that one's hit foul. Make the second deck down the right field side. One ball and 1 strike on Arenado. The pitch to him, swinging, and a drive to left. He got Davies. Gone. Above Friday's front row. That was a fastball about belt high, and he knocked it out of here. His 34th home run of the year. He hit a 3-run shot against Chase Anderson. Some kind of power, some kind of bat speed. Nobody has to show me anything on a graph. I know he got around on that one. And he knew it when he hit it. So did Ryan Braun. 1-0 Colorado. 16th home run given up by Zach Davies. They're not too bad when there are no runners aboard. It's only a run. Off the inside, it's ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Carlos Gonzalez, the batter. Here comes Zach, a swing and a miss. He pulled a string on him. 1 ball and 1 strike with Gerardo Parra to follow. From the windup, here it is, and that's a check swing bouncer up along third. It's going to be a base hit. And a bad throw way off target from VR. Not much you could do with that one. You play the shift, sometimes you get burned. That was an excuse me base hit, but it's a base hit. Here is Gerardo Parra playing at first base today. .253 for Parra with 5 home runs. He has driven in 32. Colorado leads 1-0. 2-out home run by Nolan Arenado. Zach Davies, for Parra, swinging a looping liner over a leaping Jonathan Villar, and the inning continues. Two on, two outs, and Daniel Descalso coming up. Davies now has given up 132 base hits, including that 16th home run. Descalso in the series 1 for 6. 2 on with 2 outs. Now the pitch. It's down low and backhanded by Maldonado. 1 ball and no strikes. $80 degrees at game time today. Field and game conditions presented by Calypso Lemonade. And the pitch. That is too low off the outside. It's 2-0. Hunt for specially marked Calypso original lemonade bottles at Walgreens, other stores. Unlock a treasure chest of prizes. Go to drinkcalypso.com. The pitch. That drops low. 3-0, and look out here. Cool down this summer with Calypso. Left-handed batter waiting. Now the pitch to him, and he took it low and inside, and the bases are now loaded. Three on with 2 outs. Tony Walters coming up now, doing the catching. Nick Hundley gets the day off for the time being anyway. Walters at .272 with 3 home runs and 28 driven in. Rockies trying to add a few more here. Opening inning, bases loaded, 2 outs with a run in. All right, Davies working from the stretch. Here he comes, and that's a swing and a bouncer. Back to Zach. The underhand toss to Carter, and the inning finally ends. Colorado gets 1 on 3 hits, and they leave the bases loaded. 1/2 inning complete now from Miller Park. Colorado 1 and Milwaukee coming up. Zach Davies limiting the damage to 1 in the first. Not all that bad. Jonathan Villar will start things off for the Crew. 7 or more runs in any inning for Milwaukee would be a Bedard's big inning. Dale Phillips from Green Bay would be the winner of a $1,000 Bedard's gift card. Visit any participating Bedard's store to enter. And if that happens, you immediately get 5 for 5 at George Webb's. Get 7 runs in an inning, 5 burgers for $5 too. Midnight tomorrow at all George Webb restaurants. All right, Jonathan Villar in there against the left-handed offerings of Tyler Anderson. Here is the windup and the pitch. Villar showing bunt, looked at a strike, 0-1. Villar sitting at 298. And the pitch. Swinging and a foul out of play. Second deck, right field side. Tyler Anderson is 4-4 on the year. Carries an ERA of 3.69. He's a left-hander and coming back. Villar knocks one down the line and played out there by Dahl. Villar will hold with a sharp single to left. Three out of 9 in the series now for Jonathan Villar. Keon Broxton to the second spot for Craig Counsell today. Ryan Braun to follow. Villar with 50 steals on the year, a toss to first, and he's back in time. One nothing Colorado. The stretch. Anderson with a throw to first again, and Villar is back in time. Anderson, who has a little bit of a hesitation and a little leg movement before he delivers, either to home plate or to first base. And the pitch. That one rides high and away, and it's ball 1. A little quick pitch that time on Broxton, trying to keep Villar close over there. 1-0. At some time he's going to run. Once he gets low and away, 2-0. Once he gets a look at that pitcher's move to first, whether it be his good one or the one that he's just going to show you, Villar is going to run. 2 balls and no strikes. 3-step lead. And the pitch. Swing and a miss by Keon. It is 2 balls and a strike. Billy Hamilton with Cincinnati. Lead dog with 53. The stretch for the 2-1. Here it is. Swinging, fly ball, foul to right. Ball 2 and strike 2 on Broxton. New sign, the stretch. Here he comes again, and a curveball dropped low off the inside corner. Ball 3 and strike 2. Villar may get a look at a better move this time. 3 balls, 2 strikes. He's holding. Broxton rolls it foul up along first. No sense in running if you haven't seen his real good one yet. 3-2 on Keon Broxton. 238 for the Brewers center fielder. Now the pitch. Fouled again. Little fastball that time. Tried to sneak it by Keon. Three balls, two strikes. Colorado has the day off tomorrow. They'll play in Washington on Friday. Right now, Anderson flips one to first and back in time. Jonathan Villar, Gerardo Parra playing at first base today. The stretch. Here it is. Broxton struck out swinging. Run upstairs that time with a fastball at 92 and picks up the strikeout. That's number 68 on the year in 78+ innings of work. Ryan Braun's coming up now. A little bit quiet in the series. He's 1 for 6. 316 for Braun. Sitting on 22 home runs with 71 driven in. Hernan Perez to follow. Little bigger lead for Villar, and Braun got under one and popped it up. Shallow center and playable, and going to be caught by Blackmon. 2 men are out. He wanted that one back. About thigh high right down the middle, and he got underneath it. Here's Hernan Perez. Perez at 282. Eleven home runs. Drove in a couple of big ones in game 2. Takes one for a strike on the outside corner. Banged a triple into the right field corner on a tough pitch. One strike on him. Villar leads. Holding, and the pitch in there on the outside corner. It's 0-2. Right-handed batter waiting. And the runner's moving. A check swing, and the throw is going to be late. Sooner or later, he's going to go. Was that a strikeout? Or a throw him out? I think Perez went around too far on that breaking ball. Yeah, once Villar sees you enough, he's going sometime. Inning over for the Crew. They get nothing. Leadoff base hit by Villar. He's left stranded. Rockies on the bat here in the second, and the first offering is down low and away, and it's ball one. Christian Adames takes the strike this time. 1-1 now on the Colorado shortstop. Tyler Anderson to follow, and then Charlie Blackmon. Here is the 1-1 delivery, and he missed down low off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. Potawatomi Hotel and Casino pays big 21 contestant today. Eric Tisdale from Hartford. 2-1 offering. Strike on the outside corner, 2-2 now. Total score winds up at 21. Contestants win $5,000 from Potawatomi Hotel and Casino. Here is the 2-2, and he shot the corner and missed just off the outside. Firekeepers Club members an extra $5 grand in reward play. Get complete details at BrewersRadioNetwork.com. Winding, and the payoff. Swinging, and a fly ball hit to left. Ryan Braun back, warning track, and dropped the ball, and into second base goes Adames. That will be an error charge to Brony. That was an easy play for him. On the warning track, a couple of feet off the wall, he put his glove up, had it, and it popped away. Here's Tyler Anderson. Runner at second, nobody out. Rockies trying to get out of here with one win. Bunted, foul past Maldonado. One strike on Anderson. As a hitter, 115 with a home run and 2 runs batted in. And the pitch. It is a bunt attempt, and he missed that one. Two strikes. Brewers infield today: Villar, Arcia, Perez, and Carter. Playing up tight at the corners. Arcia trying to hold Adames near the bag at second. Here's the 2-strike offering. He hit it foul, stays alive. Tough little pitch down low and away. Still 0-2 on Tyler Anderson. Complete details for the Potawatomi Hotel and Casino contest. BrewersRadioNetwork.com. 2 strikes. Zach Davies deals again, and a curve drops low. Tried to get him to chase one down low. Ball 1 and strike 2. New sign Maldonado. Here comes Zach. Low and away. Missed the corner again. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Stu Cole sending signs from third. Eric Young coaches over at first base for Colorado. 2-2 pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled back again. Pretty good cut by Tyler Anderson. That fastball, a sinker at 89. Ball 2, strike 2. Anderson left-handed all the way. Throws and bats. Here's the pitch to him. Struck him out with a dandy of a changeup. Got him swinging. Strikeout number 3 for Zach Davies. Top of the order coming up now. Charlie Blackmon. Strikeout victim his first time. Zach Davies struck out the first two he faced today, then gave up that home run to Arenado. A couple of more base hits before getting out of it. Now the error has a Colorado runner at second base. And Blackmon the batter. Pitch by Zach Davies. Drops in there on a change of pace. It's 0-1. A run on 3 hits for Colorado. New sign, and Zach Davies sets. Here he comes. Blackmon came up empty. Had a big cut and he missed. 2 quick strikes on him. Rockies center fielder David Dahl due next. Davies facing Colorado for the first time ever. Here he comes inside about knee high. It's ball 1 and strike 2. One and 2. Adames the runner at second. Blackmon with 21 home runs. Got power. Play him slightly towards left field. Gap in right center. Hernan Perez a step on the outfield grass, playing at second base. Ball 1 and strike 2. Here it is, and it's a swing and a foul to the lower seats, right down past the Brewers dugout. One ball, 2 strikes. New sign Maldonado, and now Blackmon steps out. One ball, 2 strikes. Now Zach Davies. Here he comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out again on a changeup. Strikeout number 4 for Zach Davies. David Dahl coming up now. We talked during the game last night about that young fan that got hit last night down past the Colorado dugout, and from what we have heard, the injury is not too serious. That fan was talking and strike on the outside corner and conversing with the EMTs and the emergency people out here at the ballpark, at the hospital. Matter of fact, I believe Blaine Boyer dropped a baseball off at the emergency room here at the ballpark. And the pitch, it's down low, blocked by Maldonado, and it's 1-1. And again, that's what we heard here. And as I said, hopefully everything is all right.
That was a scary situation last night.
1 ball and 1 strike. Well, they were on it immediately. Talking about doctors in attendance here, the emergency response people who do such a great job here at Miller Park, all over the place. 1 ball and 1 strike, and hopefully that's the bottom line. Everybody's all right. The pitch, it's low and away. 2 balls on a strike. Two-man around. Zach Davies. One more time. Here it is. Swinging a foul up along first. That one's going to wind up in shallow right field. Ball 2 and strike 2 on David Dahl. Strikeout victim his first time. Caught looking. Now Davies. Here it is. Swing and a miss. He struck him out again. So the top two, Blackman and Dahl, have accounted. One nothing Colorado as Chris Carter strolls up to lead things off here in the Brewers second. Domingo Santana will follow, and then Orlando Arcia. Baseball is being brought to you in part by Miller Lite, the original light beer. Chris Carter sitting on 30 with 70 knocked in. And the opening pitch, bullseye, right in there. It's strike one. Pittsburgh Pirates coming in here for a big 4-game series. And the pitch. It is a little bit high on Chris. 1 ball and 1 strike. We'll be looking for you out here at Miller Park. Don't forget Sunday. Kids 14 and under get a free lunch. And the pitch. Swinging and a fly ball foul to the right field seats. Hot dog, bottled water, apple slices, ice cream treat, all delivered by Tim Shea. Courtesy of Pick and Save, Blue Bunny and Tim and Heinz. A little heavy for him once in a while, but he carries the load well. High, a fastball missing. It's 2-2. He'll be up here today to make sure that we have made the announcement that he'll be here. And the pitch. Struck him out swinging. Off speed that time, and Chris Carter is strikeout number 3 for Anderson. And with 1 down, here is Domingo Santana. He'll be here. He'll be up here today with a little basket that he carries with the Blue Bunny ice cream. All part of the hospitality here at Miller Park.
Service with a smile.
Yeah, all the time. Sometimes he's facing the other way, swinging a foul, and it's 0-1. Santana 237. Domingo fouls again. Anderson back at him with a fastball at 90. Beautiful day. A little cloud cover. A little rain early today. Dropping one down low on a changeup. Ball 1 and strike 2. Need the water. That's not bad overnight, right? It rains overnight, and then daytime nice, sunny, warm. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again. Santana drives one to right. Playable and going to be caught by Gonzalez. 2 are up, 2 are down, and here is Orlando Arcia. Got a lot of good folks that work out here at Miller Park. You're out here watching baseball games or any event. You meet and greet the people who work here and make this such a good place to be. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 strike on Arcia. We don't get to meet everybody that works around the ballpark. You run into them at one time or another. Takes a lot of people to run a place like this. Strike 2 right down the middle. But they get the job done out here. Nobody does it better. 2 strikes and coming back. Just off the outside corner. Ball 1 and strike 2.
So many folks behind the scenes that do so much work that a lot of people don't even have an idea about.
That is the truth. And the pitch. Down low, it's 2-2. When you look at a place like this, any major venue, you got to think there's hundreds of people that have to all work together to put this place in shape for a game every day. Get it ready, get it cleaned up. The pitch. Check swing down low. He held on that one. It's full up now, 3-2. But when you see them gathered together and when they scoot out to their respective positions, the job gets done. Good time here at Miller Park. Not just the players who make this place nice. And the 3-2 pitch. Swinging and a fly ball hit to center. This is playable for Blackmon, and he's got it. And the inning is over. Tyler Anderson works 1, 2, 3. The third is coming up. It's 1-0 Colorado. It is a 1-0 Colorado lead as the Rockies come to bat in the third. And back to call it for you now. Here's Jeff Leverett.
All right, thanks, Hugh. Arenado solo home run in the first inning. That's the reason why it's 1-0 Rockies. Pitch off the inside edge that he ended up keeping fair by plenty. Hitting it into the bleachers and left. First one from Davies, a curveball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Davies ended up striking out the side in the second. He's got 5 punch outs already. And the right-hander throws. This is down and out. Tried the cut fastball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Brewers looking to sweep the Rockies. Win the series outright. They did that yesterday with their come from behind win, 6-4. 1-1 pitch. Misses down and away. 2 balls and 1 strike on Arenado. Gonzalez to follow, and then Gerardo Parra. Davies winds and deals. Ground ball softly hit. It'll be cut off by Arcia. Spins, throws to first in time. Great play, Orlando Arcia cutting in front of Hernan Perez. Arcia making the play on the forehand, spinning around, picking up his target, throwing a strike to Chris Carter. Nicely done by Arcia. Arcia had kind of a tough series defensively in Seattle. Out of the starting lineup yesterday, contributed in a big way, led off that rally with a double, and now the pitch to Gonzalez misses a little low. 1 ball and no strikes. Arcia now with that nice first out here in the top of the 3rd. Gonzalez an infield single, and he pops one up. Center field, drifting over Ryan Braun. He's in the neighborhood. He'll make the catch. 2 away here in the 3rd inning. Fans, you can always text the booth, presented by U.S. Cellular. Text the word brew, B-R-E-W, followed by your name and where you're from and a question to the number 82783. Have a chance to win tickets to an upcoming ball game. Make sure you visit BrewersRadioNetwork.com for more details. Here's Parra, 2 outs, nobody on for Colorado. Davies throws, squares to bunt, pops it up, foul, and into the seats. Parra with a solid single to left, his first time up. 2nd hit of the series. Came off the bench in last night's game, got a base hit. That was against Corey Knebel in the 9th inning. Davies throws, and this one is fouled back. 0-2. These 2 players traded for one another last year. Brewers trading Gerardo Parra to Baltimore in exchange for Zach Davies. Davies having a great year, looking for win number 10 on the season. The 0-2 called, strike 3 outside corner. Parra caught looking. Davies goes 3 up and 3 down. Notches his 6th strikeout of the game. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. Rockies leading 1-0. Bottom half of the third inning here in Milwaukee. Brewers trailing 1-0 against the Rockies. And the United Association is proud to salute a Wisconsin military veteran during the third inning of every home game here at Miller Park. Today recognizing Senior Master Sergeant Kevin Cummings. Senior Master Sergeant Cummings is in the Wisconsin Air National Guard, assigned to the 115th Fighter Wing out of Madison. He's been serving 18 years, with his most recent deployment being to Djibouti in Africa. Grew up in Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin, and currently lives in DeForest, Wisconsin. First pitch on the way to Maldonado, and that's a strike, and it's 0-1. On behalf of the Brewers and the United Association, we thank you, Senior Master Sergeant Kevin Cummings, for your service. Maldonado down to the count 0-1. 2 for 4 with a couple of doubles last night. 0-1 pitch on the outside corner with a cutter, and it's 0-2. Maldonado, Davies, and then VR. 6 in a row set down by Tyler Anderson. Left-hander deals, and it's a swing and a miss by Maldonado. Threw a fastball by him. Strikeout number 4 for Tyler Anderson. Before Davies hits, 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Brewers Radio Network. Zach Davies looks at strike 1 over the outside edge. Davies at the plate, hitting .095. 4 hits and 42 at bats. Driven in a run. The 0-1 coming, and that misses off the outside edge. 1 ball and 1 strike. Brewers trailing this one 1-0. Bottom half of the third inning. Anderson throws home, and it's fouled straight back to the screen. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Along with Bob Euchre and our producer and engineer Kent Sommerfeld, Jeff Levering with you from Miller Park. Brewers looking for a sweep of the Rockies. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a flare down the right side. That'll reach the seats. Last time the Rockies were here was to open up the season last year. 2015, the Rockies sweeping the Brewers the first 3 games of the year. Brewers went out to Denver and ended up winning 1 of 3 out there. Already winning this series outright. 1-2 pitch and a swing and a miss. Anderson back-to-back strikeouts. That's number 5 for the Rockies left-hander. And now it'll be Jonathan VR. VR led off the bottom of the first inning with a base hit to left. He's the only base runner for the Crew so far. Country music will be blasting in Miller Park on Saturday as multi-platinum country artist Kip Moore plays a free post-game concert after the Brew Crew takes on the Pirates. VR sends one towards right. Long run for Gonzalez, angling near the line, and he'll run out of room. Fan makes the catch in the front row. Make sure to visit brewers.com/concerts to reserve your seat for that post-game concert with Kip Moore. Great songs like Something About a Truck, Beer Money, and the likes. That's coming up on Saturday. 1 strike on VR. Brewers down a run. The pitch. Squares to bunt, pulls it back, and takes a changeup up and out. 1 ball and 1 strike. Brewers trying to figure out Tyler Anderson. Got a little bit of funky delivery. 1-1 coming back. Swing and a foul back to the screen. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 4-pitch pitcher Tyler Anderson. Fastball, cutter, changeup, and a curveball. Thing to Anderson is he'll add and subtract to his fastball velocity. The 1-2. Swing and a foul back, trying to quick pitch. Shortened up that leg kick. That one at 93. You'll see some fastballs at 85 from Tyler Anderson at times. Very smart guy. Tyler Anderson. 1-2 coming. Upstairs. That one at 94. Best velocity we've seen from Anderson so far. 2-2. VR back in there. Chokes up. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. That was that good changeup. And VR is down on strikes. Anderson strikes out the side in the third. We head to the fourth. 1-0 Rockies. Fourth inning is here from Miller Park. Daniel Descalso, Tony Walters, and Christian Adames due up against Zach Davies. Make sure you're at Miller Park for the final Free Shirt Friday of the season. It's coming up in just a couple of days. All fans in attendance for the Crew's divisional showdown with the Pirates will receive a free MKE home t-shirt. It's courtesy of Experience Fitness. Descalso climbs into the left-handed batter's box. Davies has the sign he wants and throws home. Fastball just off the outside edge. 1 ball and no strikes. Nice gathering here this afternoon. It's turned into a rather pleasant day here in Milwaukee. 1-0 hit to center. Back on it, Broxton. Still back. Warning track. He won't get it. It bounces off the wall on a bounce. Descalso's into second base with a leadoff double. Leadoff man on for the second time in 4 innings against Davies. I think that ball fooled Broxton a little bit. Started cruising back as if he was going to have plenty of time to corral a catch. That one hit a little harder than Broxton anticipated. Over his head, hit off the warning track and then off the fence. Second extra base hit allowed by Davies. Trying to pitch around the leadoff double. Here's Walters. Bounced back to Davies back in the first inning. First one is off the outside corner. Change up. 1-0 the count. Walters has been hot in the month of August. 11 hits in 26 at-bats prior to today's game. Overall average at .270. Back up to Nick Hundley. 1-0 pitch. Walters check swing foul over the netting. 1 ball and 1 strike. Walters claimed off waivers from Cleveland in the offseason. Had never played above AA until this year. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a soft fly into right. Over is Santana. He's calling off Broxton. He'll make the catch. Throw from Santana. Cut off. And back to second base goes Descalso. Broxton leaning down just ahead of Domingo Santana as he was making that catch. Now it's Christian Adames. Adames reaching on a two-base error from Ryan Braun. Missed catch that started the second inning. And for Davies, got Adames up there now, and the pitcher's spot due up next. Chance to get out of this without any further damage done. Schneider, the industry's leading trucking company, asked you to drive safe. Remember, if you're behind a semi and can't see their mirrors, they can't see you. Safety first and always. Schneider. 1 out. Descalso at second. The stretch from Davies. He lifts the leg and throws. It's a breaking ball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Adames 0 for 4 officially in the series. Started yesterday, drew a couple of walks. Left-handed hitter. Davies deals, and he misses outside with a changeup. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pittsburgh Pirates coming into town for a 4-game series that starts tomorrow. Willie Peralta against Chad Kuhl. One pitch off the inside edge. Tried to back up that fastball. 2 balls and 1 strike. Peralta's been throwing the baseball very well of late. Good start out in Seattle last time out on Saturday. Davies 2-1. Adames took a strike outside corner. Pinpoint placement. 2-2. Garza will get the ball in game 2 on Friday night. Then back to Jimmy Nelson on Saturday and Chase Anderson on Sunday. Little different rotation this time around for Pittsburgh since the last time they were in town. 2-2 pitch. Curveball dips low and in the dirt. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kuhl in the opener. Vogelsong, Jamison Tyone. Brewers have seen him a couple of times. And then Ivan Nova. Brewers haven't seen Vogelsong or Nova this year. Three balls and 2 strikes. Base open. Pitcher spot due up next. 1-0 Rockies in the 4th. Davies deals. Swing and a foul. Protective swing at that changeup. And Adames hangs in there. Descalso leads away from second. Leadoff double to start the 4th. And another payoff. And it's down and in. Fastball trying to get that inside corner. Adames draws a walk. Second walk issued by Davies. And the pitcher Tyler Anderson will hit. Struck out back in the second inning against Davies. Kids head back to school in style with the Brewers chest protector backpack. It's given to all kids at Miller Park this Sunday against the Pirates, courtesy of Quick Trip. Plus, it's another Kids Eat Free Sunday, and you get to run the bases after the ball game. Visit Brewers.com for tickets. Rockies with a threat here in the 4th inning against Davies. Anderson shortens up to bunt. Here's the pitch. And it's a miss, and now there's nobody covering at third base, and Daniel Descalso is going to end up at third. Anderson had missed the pitch on the bunt attempt. Jonathan Villar was crashing in from third base to try and get it out. Descalso, realizing nobody was covering the bag, so he just scampered over to third. Goes down as a stolen base. Orlando Arcia was over covering the second base bag, but nobody was at third. Maldonado tried to beat Descalso to the base, but that wasn't happening. Runners are on the corners now, and the count is 0-1 on Anderson. Brewers play their middle infield at double play depth in case Anderson swings away. He's bunting, and he pulls it back and takes a ball low. 1 ball and 1 strike. For Descalso, just his 2nd stolen base of the year. Heads up base running play more than anything. Davies going to try and pitch around some trouble. Looks at his runners and throws. And it's bunted foul by Anderson. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Anderson only has 1 sacrifice on the season. Swings the bat okay. He's hit a home run. Right now trying to move that runner Adames up to second base. VR playing in front of the bag at third. Carter holding on Adames at first. See if Anderson's still bunting. He squares around early. And the 1-2. It's pulled back. And it misses upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Charlie Blackmon due up next. Rockies with a 1-0 lead and have runners on the corners with only 1 out in the 4th. Davies, a long look in at Maldonado. Anderson again squares early. And with the corners charging a bit, Davies steps off the back of the slab. Anderson had that bat out there early. Ready to go. Anderson squaring. Here's the pitch, and it's bunted foul, and that's a strikeout. Anderson fails to advance the runners. Runners will be on the corners with 2 outs for Charlie Blackmon, who struck out a couple of times already this afternoon. Curveballs have gotten Blackmon each of the last 2 times. We'll see how Davies attacks the Rockies leadoff hitter this time around. This will be pitch number 70 for Zach Davies. Sign is down from Maldonado. The stretch and the pitch. Blackmon took one low, the changeup. 1 ball and 1 strike. Rockies have stranded 4 to this point. Left the bases loaded in the 1st inning. Had the leadoff man on in the 2nd, but could not advance him past second base. Runners on the corners for Colorado. Outfielders shading slightly to the opposite field for Blackmon. 1 hit and 8 at-bats in the series. Davies kicks and deals. Swinging a bouncer right side. Perez gloves from shallow right, throws to first in time. Blackmon is out, and Davies pitches through trouble in the 4th. No runs, a hit, and 2 left for Colorado. Bottom of the 4th is next. Rockies leading 1-0. Brewers trailing 1-0 against Tyler Anderson and the Rockies as we play in the fourth. Keon Broxton to lead it off. Struck out his first time up. Anderson deals home. And he misses the outside edge with a cutter. 1 ball and no strikes. Broxton, Braun, and Perez scheduled in the bottom half of the fourth. Anderson winds and throws. He's got the inside edge this time with the fastball. 1-1. Good hearing Craig Counsell talk about Keon Broxton during the pregame show today about the adjustments he makes pitch to pitch now. The 1-1. Swinging a tapper hit towards third. Gloved by Arenado. Slings it across to get Broxton by a step. 1 up and 1 down. All part of the development process for these young Brewers. Sensing during the middle of an at-bat that you need to make an adjustment on a guy who's got good velocity. And making that adjustment while the results might not be there. Trusting in the process. Broxton has been terrific in this last recall from the minor leagues. 1 up and 1 down for Braun. Just missed one last time up. Flying to center field. Pitch from Anderson. And Braun took it upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. 10 in a row set down by Tyler Anderson. Former first-round pick in 2011 out of the University of Oregon. The 1-0. Swing and a fly ball foul down the right field line. 1 ball and 1 strike. Became the first Oregon Duck to be selected in the first round of the draft since 1972. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a drive to left field and deep. This game is going to be tied. Solo homer Ryan Braun. It's 1-1. Home run number 23 for Braun. Back to square one here in Milwaukee. Braun continues his outstanding month of August. He's got 26 RBIs in the month. And he got a change up down and in and pulled it into the bleachers. Here's Perez, and he takes a change up and out. 1 ball, no strikes. Another Wisconsin Lottery Powerball home run for the Crew. 1-0 to Perez, swinging a shot, third base line, foul. Evens things up at a ball and a strike. For Braun, his 9th home run in the month as well. As the weather is heated up, so has Braun's bat, but he's been hot all year. The 1-1. And that misses down and out. 2 balls and 1 strike. Brewers right back in this one with that large home run to left. Perez struck out his first time up. The 2-1 and a swing and a miss. Perez trying to go back to back. 2-2. Anderson again with that quick pitch, shortening up that leg kick and firing home. Left-hander deals, and a swing and a miss. It goes back to the backstop by Walters, and Perez is going to reach. So Walters couldn't corral that changeup low in the dirt. It went right through his wickets. And Perez is on base. Seventh strikeout for Anderson, but the go-ahead run stands at first base for Chris Carter. Anderson, long look and throws home. Swing and a miss through a fastball by Carter. 0-1. Badger Mutual Insurance, the heart of your insurance protection. For your auto, home, and business, protect what matters most with people you can trust. Badger Mutual Insurance. The 0-1 coming. Swing and a miss. Another fastball inside edge. And Carter a little late. 0-2. Brewers saw so much off-speed stuff first time around. Now Anderson throwing that fastball, and the Brewers are just a shade behind it. Going to go in again. And a throw to first base instead, and Perez is back. Hernan Perez, second on the club with 23 steals. He's only been caught 4 times. Long look at first. 0-2. Swing and a foul back to the screen. Went up and in with a fastball on Carter. Home run by Braun, tying this ball game here in the 4th inning. Inching his way closer to another 30 homer season. Oh, 2 pitch. Runners stops, and it's a called third strike on Carter. Perez with a couple of jab steps towards second, cut off his break as he saw the slide step from Anderson, and then the changeup freezing Chris Carter. Second strikeout of the inning. Good changeup at the knees there, and Carter was looking fastball. Here's Domingo Santana, fly to right his first time. First one to Domingo. In there for a strike with a cutter. A little bit of a hanger there by Anderson. Santana, since being activated from the disabled list, 2 out of 8, including today's flyout. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Big cut at that fastball. 0-2. He's making his first start of this homestand. A couple of starts out in Seattle. Has contributed in this series, though, a walk and a sacrifice fly. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a high heater. And Anderson ends up striking out 3 in the inning. Brewers tie the game on Braun's solo homer. We head to the 5th, all tied up, 1 apiece. One game here in Milwaukee, and Miller Mondays are back with an even lower price for 2016. Terrace Reserve tickets are now just $6 for all Monday home games with a 6:20 start time, courtesy of Miller High Life. Zach Davies back to work to lead it off. David Dahl, and back with the call. Here's Bob Uecker.
All right, Jeff, thank you. Naaman Dahl in there, and Zach Davies in there with a strike on a breaking ball. 0-1. 1-1 tie, 5th inning. And the pitch. Little low off the outside with a fastball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Arenado to follow, and then working from the windup. Here comes Zach Davies, and he missed down low off the outside. It's 2 balls on a strike. Baseball brought to you in part by Usinger's great tasting sausage, made right here in Milwaukee. Over 126 years in the sausage business. You'll know they know what they're doing. High and away, it's 3-1. Three balls on a strike. Great day for a cookout, grill out, whatever you want to call it. Swinging, liner to left. Braun in the area. David Dahl is retired. 1 up and 1 down, and here comes Nolan Arenado. Great afternoon today for a cookout, huh? Following today's game. Family and friends. Folks arrive home from work. Get it on. Nothing like a cookout. I don't know why they taste better, but they do. And the pitch. It is down low off the outside. It's ball 1. Something about hot dogs and brats. Zesty Italian sausage. And especially from Usinger's. Little salad on the side. Little pretzel, a soft pretzel bun. You can't beat that. 1 ball and 1 strike. Summertime in Wisconsin. Zach Davies coming back 1-1. Swinging, and a fly to center. Keon Broxton is there. 2 are up, 2 are down. Carlos Gonzalez coming up now. Gonzalez today, an infield base hit and a fly to left. Colorado heading out to Washington, D.C. Day off tomorrow in Washington. Not a bad way to spend a day off. Nation's capital, get a chance to look around and take in some great sightseeing. And the pitch. Swing and a foul off the mask of Maldonado, and it's 1 strike. Not a bad place to spend a day off. One strike with 2 outs. Davies deals again. That one rides a little bit high. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Gerardo Parra's due next. Zach Davies cranks it up again, and that one's popped up and playable. And Jonathan Villar says, I got it, and he does to end the inning. 3 up and 3 down. Get him a couple of runs here. 4.5 on the book. Rockies 1, Brewers 1. Orlando Arcia will lead things off here in the Brewers half of inning number 5. Team tied at 1 apiece. A Nolan Arenado home run back in the opening inning, and then Ryan Braun went yard in the 4th. One tie. Rockies on the hit column 4-2, and now the pitch. Arcia swinging a miss. Low inside fastball. He went after it. 0-1 on the Brewers shortstop. Tyler Anderson deals again, and Arcia came up empty again. Big swing and a miss. 2 strikes and nothing on him. Maldonado will follow, and then Zach Davies. From the windup, here it is, and a curve drop low and inside, knocked down by Walters. Ball 1 and strike 2. Sundix Food Markets donates $100 to the MAC Fund for every stolen bag by the crew. Shop for your tailgate party online at Sundix.com. Online ordering and curbside pickup. Here is the 1-2 delivery, and it's a check swing and a ball high and away. 2-2. Crowd today should be in that 25,000 range. 27. Too high. He's taking him full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Outfield for Arcia, shaded towards right. And the lefty deals again, swinging in a foul right next door. Look out. Everybody okay down there? Yep. Ball 3 and strike 2. Now the lefty deals again. High fastball. He walked him. That is the first walk issued by Tyler Anderson today. Brewers get a runner, nobody out. Martin Maldonado's coming up. Anderson with 9 strikeouts today and only 1 base on balls. All right, Maldonado is in there. And the pitch to the Brewers catcher is swing and a miss. 1 strike on Maldonado. A strikeout victim his first time up. Anderson struck out the side in the 3rd. Maldonado, Davies, and then VR. Picked up 2 more in the 4th. One strike, Arcia leads the pitch. It is in there on Maldi. Inside corner at the knees. He didn't think so. Talking with home plate umpire John Hirschbeck. 2 strikes. And the pitch. Lined foul against the netting. Sometimes on those calls for a catcher, you're looking for the same thing when you're back there doing the catching. When you're hitting, it's not a strike. Got to give a little sometimes to get a little. Nothing and 2. And the pitch. Low outside breaking ball. Umpires ask catchers every once in a while if the pitch was good. Usually you say, yeah, that was a good call. But if you're batting, it's not. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. Maldonado sends one off the glove of Anderson. It's picked up and played easily by Adames. 1-6-3 on the ground down. Arcia winds up at second. Lead at second. Zach Davies coming up now. Davies a strikeout victim his first time. Arcia, pretty good lead at second. And the pitch, swing and a miss by Zach Davies. Christian Adames playing right behind Arcia out at second. And the pitch. Davies looked at a strike. Two quick ones on him. With one out. Jonathan Villar to follow. One apiece in the fifth inning. They play shallow and way towards right field for Davies. Anderson. And time called by Zach Davies. Taking a little too long in the stretch, and Davies stepped out. Nothing and two on the Brewers pitcher. And here it is, and that one just off the outside. Ball one and strike two at 94. Lead run at second with one out. New sign for the lefty. Here it is. Runner goes down low and a throw to third on a one hop. And played by Arenado. Third stolen base for Arcia. He had a major jump against Anderson, and that throw from Walters, that looked like one of those where he didn't want to throw it because Arcia had that big jump, but he let it go anyway, and luckily Arenado grabbed it on one hop and bounced about halfway to third. Stolen base. Lead run now at third. Infield up for Colorado. Anderson, here it is, and Zach Davies struck out swinging. Ten strikeouts now, and Walters out there with Villar coming up, talking things over with Tyler Anderson. Lead run is 90 feet away with two down now. Villar today has singled and struck out. All right, Jonathan in there. Only 6 hits in this game. Colorado owns 4. Here's the pitch to Villar. He showed bunt and took a strike anyway. That one right on the inside corner. 0-1 on Villar. 299 for him now as he bats for the third time today. Anderson all set. Coming back. Swinging a foul, and that one knocked the mask off of Walters. That was a good one. That one lifted the mask right off of him. He's all right. Two strikes and nothing on Jonathan Villar. I'm looking at Tony Walters, and he looks like he's wearing one of those very light high fastball, 1 ball and 2 strikes. That magnesium alloy that they use for catcher's masks. They're very light, but they don't absorb the hit as much as the older style mask. A little heavier, more padding on it. 1-2 pitch coming. Here it is. High and inside. It's 2-2. Anderson trying to win his 5th of the year. He's at 4-4 and deals, and that one's hit on the line in the left. Looking back. scores. VR with another key hit for the Crew. Second base hit today for him. It's another double. It's another $50 for the Mac Fund, courtesy of West Bend, the Silver Lining. Broken bat double. He'll take it. They'd all take that one. 45th RBI on the year for VR. Two to one Brewers lead, trying to sweep. Keon Broxton now steps out. Anderson with VR, the runner at second. He is all set to work and deals a little bit off the outside corner. It's ball one.
For a broken bat, that got out down the left field line in a hurry.
He hit that ball harder than it appeared. That ball carried almost to the warning track. One hopper out there. And now Anderson backs off. 1 ball and no strikes on Broxton. VR, pretty good lead. Long look by Anderson, and now Broxton calls time. One and nothing. That base hit by VR, number 3 in the game for the Crew. He is ready, and instead another move toward second. Nobody near VR out there. Descalso way around toward the right side. And the pitch. It's hit foul by Keon Broxton. 1 ball and 1 strike on him. New sign, and the lefty's ready to work. Here it is, and he missed high. Little rush job that time. VR dancing around out at second base, not going anywhere. 2 balls and a strike. Doesn't mean he won't. He gets about whatever he wants. Nobody close to him again. Anderson is ready, and again a move towards second. There's nobody in the area for the time being anyway. But VR, as he gets to his lead, Anderson gets a little tight. The pitch, half swing. I think that one might cost him. Nope. Got a break there. DJ Rayburn, first base umpire, made that call. It's 3-1 now on Broxton. When that runner out at second gets a lead for a guy like Tyler Anderson, and you can see him out of your right eye, that's a big lead. He's a lefty. 3-1 delivery. High and away, and he walks Broxton. Second one, both in the inning. Orlando Arcia with a leadoff walk, and he has scored run number 2 to give the Brewers the lead. And when those runners out there get that kind of a lead, Steve Foster heading out there now to talk things over with Tyler Anderson. He's pitched a heck of a game here, allowing only 3 hits. He's got 10 strikeouts. But you got 2 outs, and you got to quit worrying about that guy at second base. I mean, he's going to score on a base hit, with the exception of something on the infield. But other than that, VR is one of those guys you gotta kind of forget about him once in a while and concentrate on the hitter. That's probably what Foster said, and Walters too. Now you got Ryan Braun. 23rd home run for Braun, back in the 4th. Two are on now with 2 down. And the pitch. Braun, a broken bat ground ball, gobbled up by Arenado, and he throws in the dirt, dug out by Gerardo Parra on a nice play. Inning over. Brewers get one. 6th inning coming up. 2-1 Milwaukee. Zach Davies and the Brewers lead 2-1 as Colorado comes to bat. In the top half of inning number 6, Gerardo Parra is going to lead things off. Baseball brought to you in part by Leinenkugel's Summer Shandy. Perfect balance of crisp Weiss beer and natural lemonade flavor. Gerardo Parra today has a base hit in 2 tries. Single back in the 1st, struck out in the 3rd. Zach Davies in his 6th inning of work today. Beautiful afternoon. Sunshine now. We've had clouds. We've had sun. Dandy of a day. Parra finally settled in, and Davies deals a little bit high on a bender, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. Now the windup and the pitch. Down low, it's 2-0. Parra batting .255. Playing at first base today. Slightly open stands for him in the pitch. He hit it foul. 2 balls and a strike. That one winding up in the 2nd deck. Easy play over there. Two balls and a strike. Zach Davies all set. High kick in the pitch. Parra sends one in the left to base hit. Soft single. He's on. 2 out of 3 for the afternoon thus far. Daniel Descalso coming up with a walk and a double. Left-handed batting, Colorado second baseman. 5th base hit given up by Zach Davies. Now the stretch and the pitch. It is a little high on a breaking ball, and Maldonado wants to talk with Zach Davies. Houston beat Pittsburgh today. PNC Park 5-4 the final in that one. Evan Gattis, his 20th of the year. Jordy Mercer, number 9. Cubs are in San Diego today. Lead that one 3-0 early. All right, Maldonado set to go again. Down he goes for the sign. Zach Davies. Pyra about a 5-step lead. Held by Chris Carter, the pitch. That's hit in the air. Shallow right. Playable and easy for Santana. One man out, and Tony Wolters coming up. Rob Scahill up now in the Brewers bullpen. Giants and the Dodgers do it again tonight. Johnny Cueto against Rich Hill in that one. Cueto trying to win his 15th of the year. Dodgers now lead the West. The stretch. Toss to first. Parra's back in time. 2 on top of the Giants now. Tying run aboard. Gerardo Parra, long look by Zach Davies. Maldonado sets up on the outside corner on the pitch. Check swing right there. 1 ball and 1 strike. I should say 1 strike. With the runner at first. Gerardo Parra on 1 out. Wolters 0 for 2 today. A tapper and a fly ball. Swings and sends one to left, but right at Ryan Braun. He had him played almost perfectly. You wonder sometimes, don't you, how a guy can hit a ball right at an outfielder, or how an outfielder or infielder can be right in front of him. You pitch him right, play him right, it works that way. Not always that easy, but that's the way it's supposed to work. All those charts you go over, all those meetings that you have. Different pitchers, you play a guy a little bit differently, but for the most part, pitch him away, play him away. Usually works. Pretty good lead by Parra. And a throw by Maldonado, and back in time is Parra. 1 ball and no strikes. You get any kind of a decent lead against Maldonado, he's coming at you. 1 ball and no strikes. And the pitch. It's a strike at the knees. That evens the count. 1 ball and 1 strike. And there's catchers that love to throw. You don't have to have a cannon for an arm to do that. But the guys that do throw hard, you got to be ready for them. They'll come at you. 1-1. Check swing, strike anyway. Ball 1 and strike 2. That guy the Rangers had a few years back, Pudge Rodriguez, was about as good as it gets. And he would throw anytime, any situation. Check swing off speed. 2 and 2 down. I don't care if the bases were loaded with 2 outs. Tying run, winning run at third. He didn't care. He was throwing. Ball 2, strike 2. Maldonado again in discussion with John Hirschbeck. Close pitch. Bottom line, it's 2 and 2. Pretty good lead by Parra again. Zach Davies deals, and that's lined foul. Look out. Bouncing back downstairs from the second deck. Still a ball, 2 and strike 2 count. New sign, Zach Davies sets. Here he comes. Check swing and a ball down low. Tried to get him to chase. Gerardo Parra is going to run now. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Chris Carter drops behind the runner at first. 2 down the pitch. Low and inside, and he walked him. And let's see if Walt Weiss wants a pinch batter. Anderson walking back toward the dugout. He is done for the afternoon. Ryan Rayburn is coming on as a pinch batter for Colorado. And while he takes a couple of practice cuts, we'll step out 10 for identification. This is the Brewers Radio Network. Back with you once again from Miller Park. Derek Johnson out there to talk things over with Zach Davies and Martin Maldonado. Ryan Rayburn's going to be the pinch batter. 227 for him with 8 home runs and 28 runs batted in. John Hirschbeck heading out to try and get things moving along, and he did.
Warming in the Rockies bullpen, number 52, Chris Russell.
2 on and 2 outs for Colorado. All right, here we go. Rayburn standing in. Tyler Anderson leaves the game after 5 innings. 10 strikeouts for him today. And the pitch. Rayburn took a strike, and it's 0-1. Chris Russin is up for Colorado. Runners lead from first and second. Here comes Zach, and he missed down low. And Maldonado, I was talking about Maldi a moment ago, about his luxury of having the kind of an arm where you can throw behind runners, try to pick people off. He had that in mind with Gerardo Parra out at second. He was going to come out of there throwing with Perez covering. Dropped the ball. Didn't happen. 1-1 pitch. That one is on the outside corner. Ball 1 and strike 2. Leadoff single, 2-out walk. Brewers 2, Rockies 1. Crew trying to sweep him. The pitch. Struck him out swinging. And the inning is over. Beautiful off-speed pitch that time by Zach Davies. And it was down 2, and Rayburn went after it. No runs with a hit. 2 are left, 5.5 in the book. Brewers are on the bat here in the 6th inning. And it's the Woodman's Food Market's home run inning, of course. Bernetta Dorr from Beloit is our contestant today. $250 in our gift card jackpot, I should say. If there's any additional home runs, they're worth $100 apiece. Visit any participating Woodman's store to enter. Service and savings, that's Woodman's. Hernan Perez against Chris Russin. And the first offering down low and away on Hernan Perez. Chris Carter will follow, and then Domingo Santana. The lefty deals, and he shot the outside corner and missed. 2 balls and no strikes. Shakes off one. Now ready, and here it is. A swing and a smash to left, a base hit. Hernan Perez with a leadoff base hit. Whatever Russin shook off, Perez liked the next one better. Here's Chris Carter. A couple of strikeouts for Chris today. Brewers looking to tie a couple of more on here. Only the 4th base hit for the Crew today. But they have the lead at 2-1. And the pitch. Carter sends that one foul. Strike one. Pirates are coming in here tomorrow. Big 4-game series against Pittsburgh. Be looking for you out here this weekend. Make a day of it. Get an early start. Come on out and watch a little batting practice. Enjoy the parking lots here at Miller Park. Best tailgating anywhere in baseball. Carter a strike. He took that one. 0-2. Easy walking distance to the parking lots, no matter where they are. Easy access all the time here at Miller Park. Throw to first. Runners back in time. Hernan Perez has stolen 23. Russin checks him. Now delivers, and that one is in there, and Carter caught looking. That was a fastball about belt high. Domingo Santana's coming up now. Fly ball to right and a strikeout for Santana. All right, Domingo is in there. Perez again, a pretty good lead held by Parra. Russin checks him. And flips one over there, and back in time is Perez. Pirates losers today at PNC Park. Be heading in here pretty soon. And the pitch. Swing and a fly ball foul. On 1 on Domingo Santana. Rockies on the hit column 5-4. Not a lot of base hits in the game. Again, toss to first. Perez back, head first slide. Pirates and then the Cardinals on this homestand. And the pitch. It is off the inside corner. 1-1 on Santana. All right, Dusain. Pretty good lead by Perez again. He's holding, and the pitch. Santana had a cut. Low inside breaking ball. He missed it. 1-2 on the Brewers right fielder. The lefty from the stretch. And delivers, and a swing and a foul. Stayed alive. Still 1-2 on Santana. Rockies have stranded 8 in this game. Brewers have left 4. Santana yet to stand in. Ball 1 and strike 2 on him. Outfield shaded to right. David Dahl way off the line in left field. And the pitch. It's high and away on Domingo. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Yeah, anything hit down the left field line's a run all day job. Gap in left center. Right field line wide open. Perez aboard with 1 out. Russin sets and deals, and he missed off the inside. Throw to first and back in time. Standing is Perez. Tony Walters flipped one down there. Ball 3 and strike 2. Santana 0 for 2 today. 234 for him, sitting on 4 home runs. Perez holding, and a toss over there, and again he's back easily. Ball 3 and strike 2. Do it again. New sign. Target up. Here it is. Runner holding. Down low and away, and he walked him. 2 on now with only 1 out. Orlando Arcia coming up. Arcia today, fly to center, walk, and a run scored. Also picked up a stolen base. Right-handed batting Brewers shortstop in there. Only 1 out. Maldonado due next. The pitch to Arcia. That one drops in for a strike. 0-1. Speed at second in Perez. Santana runs well at first. The 1-strike delivery. Here it is, and he missed the outside corner with the breaking ball. Even now at 1-1 on Arcia. Right-handed batter waiting. Now the stretch and the pitch. Throw to third with the runner moving, and it's too late. Perez steals his 24th base on the year. He had a good running start against Russin. 2 balls and a strike on Arcia. And now time called. Arcia talking with Ed Cedar, Brewers third base coach. Making sure if indeed there's something on here that he's got the right one. Runners at the corners, only 1 out. Walters out talking with Russin. Suicide squeeze possibility. If indeed that does happen, that catcher wants to know what the pitcher is going to do with the pitch, if indeed he's got time to do it. If you see that runner break in time. And the pitch. Bunting up along first. This is going to be a base hit and a run scored. He laid it down perfectly up along the first base side. And by the time they got to Perez, he was in there. And Arcia is going to reach. As Walters shoveled that ball to Russin covering, Perez ran right by him. And if indeed they pick it up and play for Arcia, I don't think he has a play on Arcia either. Wait and see how Timmy O'Driscoll scores that one. If indeed it's a sacrifice, it'll be an RBI for sure. Let's see if they give him a base hit here.
Hard to imagine they wouldn't give him a base hit. You don't see a lot of catchers go out there and flip to the pitcher on a play at the plate either.
That was their only shot if indeed they had one. It is. It's a base hit and an RBI. That's a good call by Tim. And a heck of a bunt by Arcia. And now Martin Maldonado. It's 3-1 Brewers. Pitch to Martin is bounced to Russin. He'll throw to second for one, and Descalso fires a strike. And Maldonado is retired on a 1-4-3 double play. But the Brewers get one. Big base hit with a bunt single by Arcia. Seventh inning is coming up. It's now. The Brewers add one more as Colorado comes to bat here in the seventh. 3-1 Crew, and stepping back in to call it for you once again, here's Jeff.
All right, thanks, Hugh. It's Blaine Boyer that's going to take over on the mound for the Crew. You've got Boyer making his 50th appearance of the year. 1 and 2 of the 374 earned run average. Boyer to take on Blackman, and then Dahl and Arenado. Top of the order due up for Colorado. Beginning to cover here for Blaine Boyer. Boyer last pitched on Saturday in Seattle. Gave up 3 runs in an inning of work on a couple of hits and walked one. Trying to get that out of his mind as he faces the Rockies here. First pitch to Blackman. bunted towards the mound. It's barehanded by Boyer. Throw to first. It's offline. And Blackmon reaches on a base hit bunt. Perfect bunt by Charlie Blackmon. He's got his first hit of the ball game. The leadoff man is on with a tying run coming up in David Dahl. Two of the more frothy beards in baseball. Charlie Blackmon and Blaine Boyer. Boyer's throw just a little bit up the line. Blackmon more than likely would have beat it anyway. Base hit number 6 for Colorado. Here's Dahl. Another guy with good speed. Throw to first base. Blackmon back to die. Charlie Blackmon with 15 steals on the year. He's been caught 6 times. This is not a very prolific running team. Big lead for Blackmon, though. Dahl waiting as Boyer has a sign and throws. This is outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Dahl's had a good series. He's 0 for 3 today. A couple of strikeouts and a line out to left. With 3 hits in his previous 9 at-bats in the set. A couple of hits and a couple of steals in the opener on Monday. Another good day for Zach Davies. VR creeping in. Dahl rips one into right field. Right there, however, is Santana to make the catch. And back to first goes Blackmon. One away for Nolan Arenado, who represents the tying run. Arenado with a home run in the first against Davies, the only run he allowed in the game. 6 innings, 1 run, 5 hits. Ended up walking 3. Boyer looking in. Arenado at the plate. The set, and here it is. Missed outside with a cutter. 1 ball, no strikes. Davies struck out 8. Second most strikeouts he's had on the season. Matched a career high with 9 earlier this year. Yeah, it's good stuff going. 101 pitches. 1-0 delivery. Arenado hit it off the end of the bat foul. 1 ball and 1 strike. Your Wisconsin Toyota dealers are proud to sponsor the Brewers in the Toyota territory at Miller Park. To find great deals on all of your favorite Toyota models, visit buyatoyota.com. Arenado has bounced out and flied out since his first inning home run. His 34th homer of the year. Three on the left side of the infield for the Brewers. The 1-1 misses outside with the fastball at 94. 2 balls and 1 strike. Braun playing deep and left as the shadows from the rooftop here at Miller Park all the way across the infield. Broxton and Braun bask in sunlight at the moment. Good running count on 2-1. Boyer kicks and deals, not going, and it missed outside. Throw him a cutter. 3 balls and 1 strike. On deck, Carlos Gonzalez. If you pitch Arenado carefully, you got to deal with his left-handed bat. Nobody loosening for the Brewers in their bullpen. 3 balls, 1 strike. Got to be careful here with Arenado. Maldonado going away. Here's a 3-1. Swing and a high pop-up. Shallow left. Drifting into foul ground is Arcia. He'll make the catch. Blackmon back to first. Good pitch right there by Blaine Boyer. Got Arenado out on his front foot just enough, and he popped it up to short. Hitter will be Carlos Gonzalez. Work still continues for Blaine Boyer here in the top of the 7th inning. Brewers have scored in each of the last 3 frames. Home run by Braun in the 4th. RBI double by VR in the 5th. And the squeeze base hit bunt by Arcia in the 6th to get run number 3 across. Carlos Gonzalez will hit. He's got 1 hit in the series. Just 1 out of 12. A base hit came in the 1st inning. Check swing ground ball up the third base side into the shift. 3-1 Brewers, top of the 7th inning. Hernan Perez playing in shallow right field in the shift for Gonzalez. Boyer with a high set. Here he comes. And he's got a strike on the inside corner with a cutter. 0-1. Zach Davies in line for win number 10. And despite pitching well, Tyler Anderson could be saddled with the loss. A couple of runs in 5 innings for Anderson on just 3 hits and struck out a career high 10. Boyer deals. Swing and a chopper foul off of Gonzalez's front foot. And he ends up on his backside right on top of home plate. Maldonado helps up Carlos Gonzalez as he tries to walk that one off. Good cutter inside edge. Gonzalez hit it right off of his right ankle. Doesn't wear any protection on that front foot. He's got protection, but it's on his right elbow. Gonzalez ready to dig back into the left-handed batter's box. Brewers up by 2 here in the top of the 7th. Blackman has been cemented at first. 0-2 the count. Boyer deals. Just missed outside edge. Maldonado was set up about 1.5 feet outside, nearly into the right-handed batter's box. Trying to get Boyer to hit that spot and make Gonzalez chase. Even though Maldonado reached back across his body, it still wasn't close. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Boyer lifts the leg and throws, and that fastball missed high. Good bait pitch there, up and away. Gonzalez wouldn't take that bait though. 95-mile-an-hour fastball from Boyer. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Neither bullpen working at the moment. Rockies will get another inning out of Russin. The 2-2 pitch from Boyer coming home. Swinging a bouncer right into the shift to shallow right. Perez has it. Long throw to first in time. And that'll end the inning. Leadoff base hit by Blackman. Goes for naught for Colorado. Time to stretch in Milwaukee. Brewers leading it 3-1. Jake Elmore to pinch hit to start the bottom of the 7th. First pitch from Chris Rawson misses up and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Brewers with a 3-1 lead here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Good inning from Blaine Boyer. Gave up just a bunt base hit. Tyler Cravey starts to loosen for the Crew in their pen. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a ground ball fair down the right field line. That's headed towards the corner. Elmore rounds first. He's headed for second. He's in with a leadoff double. For Jake Elmore, it's just his 2nd pinch hit this year. He's now 2 for 16. Took that fastball on the outer edge, just ripped it up the first base line. Another $50 to the Mac Fund, courtesy of Wes Ben, the Silver Lining. Batter will be Jonathan VR. We'll see how the Brewers play with a 2-run lead. VR with a base hit in the 1st, RBI double in the 5th. These are the guys you want up there for the Crew to add some Badger Mutual insurance runs. Russin throws. VR squared to bunt, pulled it back, and it's 1-0. U.S. Cellular texts the booth line today, checking in with Timber from Milwaukee. Wanted to know the last time a Brewer has had 50 steals in a year. Well, this year Jonathan VR's got 50, 3 behind Billy Hamilton of the Reds for the Major League lead. The 1-0 pitch, he bunts and missed it. 1 ball and 1 strike. The last time a Brewer stole 50 bags, Gene Segura was close in 2013 at 44. But you got to go back to 2004 when Scott Podsednik stole 70, led the league that year. Only other Brewer to lead the league was Tommy Harper. That's when they were the Seattle Pilots. Franchise history. 1-1 pitch. Squaring to bunt again. He pulls it back and takes a breaking ball outside. 2-1. Pat Listash had 50 steals for the Crew back in 1992. Elmore dancing around at second base. The 2-1. Squaring to bunt, gets it down. Perfect bunt. Russin gloves, throws to first just in time to get Jonathan VR. His sacrifice for Jonathan nearly got a base hit out of it too. Put out goes 1-4 on the sacrifice. Runner at third, less than 2 outs for Keon Broxton. Good question from Timber. Appreciate you using the U.S. Cellular text the booth line today. Brewers looking for an insurance run as Broxton's coming up. Chad Qualls has picked up the baseball. He's going to loosen for Colorado. And Walt Weiss is on his way up the dugout steps and out to the mound. He's yet to make the motion towards the bullpen, but he's walking awfully deliberately to the mound to talk with Russin and the rest of the infield. Qualls just started playing catch at the top of this inning, and Walt Weiss now lifts up the right arm, points out to the bullpen, and the U.S. Cellular call to the pen has been made. With U.S. Cellular, you can post, text, and stream from the middle of anywhere. Russin's coming out. Qualls coming in to face Keon Broxton. Brewers have Elmore standing at third base as a big insurance run. As the Brewers hit in the bottom half of inning number 7, they lead Colorado 3-1. Their lead, it's 3-1 at the moment. Runner at third is Jake Elmore, and Keon Broxton will face Chad Qualls. For Qualls, 2-0, making his 38th appearance of the season. 16 strikeouts in 26 2/3 innings. And the Brewers hoping to get to him here. Sinker balling specialist and a veteran. Longtime Houston Astro, now pitching in Colorado. Keon Broxton striding to the plate with Elmore standing at third. Pinch hit double for Elmore to start. The R sacrificed him to third. Infielders play up on the grass for Keon Broxton. Qualls ready to go. And the first pitch. Squares to bunt and popped it up. Foul. Lands on the warning track behind home plate. Brewers trying to throw a safety squeeze down there, just as they did to get a run in the 6th. Orlando Arcia picking up a run batted in on that safety squeeze. Scoring Hernan Perez. Broxton 0 for 2 with a walk in the ball game. Qualls deals. It's down and in. Sinking fastball, 1 ball and 1 strike. Outfielders playing Broxton to hit to the opposite field. If he gets a ball down and in and rakes it down the left field line, he's going to run for a long time. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it is. Swinging a ground ball down that third base line, but foul. Just foul past Elmore. So 2 strikes, and Broxton will have to protect. Wasn't fouled by much, if at all. Paul Emmel on the call there. And Tony Walters out to have a word with Qualls. Fans after most Sunday home games. Kids 16 and under can run the bases at Miller Park. It's all compliments of Prairie Farms Dairy. For more information, visit Brewers.com. Sunday home game coming up against the Pirates this weekend. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Broxton. The pitch. Swing and a foul, and Walters could not hang on to it. And Broxton evidently swung and missed. Didn't make contact at all. Walters dropped that baseball. I thought there was some contact there. Sounded like there was some contact. Evidently just a swinging strike 3. No call initiated by John Hirschbeck. And Walters just couldn't hang on to the pitch. So it's a strike and a strikeout. High breaking ball. Here's Braun. Infielders back the pitch to him, and that's a strike. It's 0-1. Braun 4 for 10 lifetime against Qualls with a double. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a fly ball hit deep into center field. Back on it, Blackman at the track. It is gone. There's your insurance. 2-run homer, Ryan Braun. Brewers leading 5-1. Second homer of the ball game for Braun. He's got 24 on the season, and it's a 4-run lead for the Crew. Hanging breaking ball right over the heart of the plate, and Braun doesn't miss those very often. Another multi-homer game for him here in the month of August, and his 10th homer this month. Pitch to Perez, misses low, 1 ball, no strikes. Another Wisconsin Lottery Powerball home run for Braun as well. Huge clutch hit. And extending the lead to 4 runs. Here's the pitch to Perez. Down and away. 2 balls and no strikes. For Braun, his 5th multi-homer game of the year. 3rd this month. The 2-0 is off of Walters, and it missed low. 3 balls and 1 strike. Brewers with their 5th run means you get 5 burgers for just $5 from now until midnight tomorrow at any George Webb restaurant. 5 unanswered runs for the Crew. The 3-0. Perez took a strike on the inside edge, and it's 3-1. Rockies scored the first run of the ball game. It's been all Brewers since the 4th. Perez took it down and away. Ball 4. That'll set up Chris Carter against Chad Qualls. Carter has never faced Qualls. Was his teammate in Houston for a couple of years. First ever at bat against the veteran right-hander. 5-1 Brewers. They've got a couple of runs here in the 7th on that bomb to center by Braun. Braun with 3 of the 5 RBIs in the ball game. Pitch to Carter, and a swing and a miss. Sinking fastball down and in. Carter swung over the top. 5 runs on 7 hits for the Crew. Run on 6 hits for Colorado. At the belt, and a throw to first base has Perez back with a dive. Tyler Cravey's been loosening in the Brewers bullpen since the start of this inning. He'll have the 8th for the Crew after Blaine Boyer threw a scoreless 7th. The 0-1 down low and blocked by Walters. 1 ball and 1 strike. Attendance today 26,702. Good gathering on a perfect day for baseball. Had some showers overnight. Clouds have gone off to the east and nothing but blue skies up above. 1-1 coming. Runner goes. Swinging a shot into left center field. That's going to plug an alley. Perez was on the move. He's going to score with ease. Carter digs into second base. It's an RBI double. Brewers lead 6-1. Third extra base hit of the inning for the Crew. And Carter, that line drive for him didn't get more than 10 feet off the ground. A rocket off his bat. Another run batted in for Carter. That's his 71st on the season. 5-run lead for Milwaukee for Domingo Santana. 3 runs have scored in the 7th. The pitch. Santana took a strike. Perez more than likely would have scored all the way from first base on that one anyway. Just an easier trip around the bases for him since he was in motion. Qualls throws. And this one lined into left field. That's a base hit. They're going to wave around Carter. Here comes the throw from Dahl. It's going to go all the way through. Carter slides. He's safe. Up to second on the throw, Domingo Santana. It's an RBI single. Brewers lead 7-1. Eddie Cedar being aggressive with Chris Carter. David Dahl had plenty of time, but his throw had some tail on it. And up the third base line a bit. Took Walters away from the plate. RBI single by Domingo Santana. His 15th run batted in of the year. And Arcia is coming up. Arcia. Safety squeeze base hit his last time up. Runner in scoring position for Orlando. First pitch. And he takes a strike outside corner. The Qualls having a tough time here with the crew. 4 straight have reached against him after the home run from Braun with 2 outs. The pitch. Arcia slams one foul right side into the upper deck. 0-2 on Arcia. Leadoff double by Elmore, pinch hitting. 2-out, 2-run homer by Braun. A walk to Perez. Back-to-back RBI hits by Carter and Santana. And Arcia trying to keep the line moving. 0-2 coming. Swinging a bouncer left side. Tough play. Shortstop loves it and just eats it. Good decision by Adames. As soon as that ball got by Arenado at third, Adames gloved it on the backhand and just put it in his back pocket. Arcia's got a 2-hit day. On base for a 3rd time. And the 9th man to come to the plate in the inning will be Martin Maldonado. Bases loaded for the crew. Beg your pardon, runners on the corners. Maldonado has bounced out twice and struck out. First one from Qualls. Breaking ball off the inside corner. 1 ball, no strikes. For Chad Qualls, already 20 pitches for him. Brewers having some good swings against him. Reinstated from the DL before Friday's game last week. Sick for a little while. The set and the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Maldonado took a big cut at that breaking ball. 1 ball and 1 strike on Maldonado. Qualls one of 3 current pitchers with over 800 games pitched. Javier Lopez and Frankie Rodriguez. Now the bullpen starts to heat up for Colorado. And the pitch to Maldi. Ground ball to short. Adames goes the short way to Descalso to get the force out on Arcia, and the inning is over. Damage done, though, for the crew. They send 9 to the plate and score 4 runs in the inning. Brewers with a commanding 7-1 lead as we go to the 8th. New pitcher on for the Brewers. They have a 7-1 lead as we play here in the top half of inning number 8. And every Sunday is a Kids Eat Free Sunday at Miller Park. At all Sunday home games, kids 14 and under will get a free hot dog, bottled water, bag of apple slices, and an ice cream treat. It's all courtesy of Pick and Save Blue Bunny and Heinz. Tyler Cravey, the new hurler for the crew. 6-run lead as the Rockies come to the plate here in the top half of inning number 8. And back to the play-by-play. Here's Bob Uecker.
All right, Jeff, thank you. And Tyler Cravey all set to go here. 7-1 Brewers lead. They now own the hit column 10-6. Gerardo Parra will start things off for Colorado. No game for the Rockies tomorrow. Day off in Washington. Then the weekend against the Nationals. Brewers trying to sweep them. Davies, Boyer, and now Tyler Cravey. Parra standing in there. Here is the opening pitch by Tyler, and it is right in there. Strike one call. Usingers and baseball. They go together, don't they? Just like summertime and Wisconsin. Beautiful day again today. Great day for baseball. Great day for cooking out. Brats, hot dogs, Pretzilla soft pretzel buns. That one's hit in the air. Left center, Broxton has room on the warning track, and Gerardo Parra is retired. One up and one down. Daniel Descalso coming up. Planning on coming out here for the weekend. Make sure you've got plenty of Usingers on hand. Bring your family and friends. Set up your tailgate gear and get after it. Nothing like it out here at Miller Park. Strike on the inside corner, and it's 0-1 on Descalso. You're talking brats, you're talking sausage, you're talking Usingers. You bet. And the pitch drops low, knocked down by Maldonado. 1 ball and 1 strike. Winding and the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a roller foul near the Brewers dugout. Ball 1 and strike 2. Now the windup. Here comes Tyler. Check swing, letter high fastball. 2-2 now. Rockies came in here taking 2 out of 3 against Chicago. Swing and a foul tip. Maldonado couldn't hang on to it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. They had Washington at Coors Field. Beat the Nationals 2 out of 3. Now heading to Washington. Ball 2 and strike 2. Tyler Cravey deals again, and he dropped a bender down low off the inside corner. Ball 3 and strike 2. Cravey deals again. Payoff pitch. Popped it up. Shallow right center and caught by Hernan Perez. 2 up, 2 down. Tony Walters, the catcher, coming up. Walters today a base hit in 3 official trips. Careful heading out of Miller Park for those of you who are on your way home. Right in the middle of all the traffic. Take your time, enjoy the ride. The pitch. It's a strike, knee high on the outside corner. 0-1 on Walters. Cravey from the windup. The arm back, and here it is. Swing and a miss. Pulled a string on him. 2 strikes to nothing. Cravey in his 10th game on the season for the Crew. And the pitch. Check swing, and he held, I believe. Yep, he did. One ball and 2 strikes. The rocking motion, the kick and the pitch. Struck him out. High fastball, let her high. Couldn't check his swing. The inning is over. Gravy gets a strikeout. 7 1/2 are complete now. It remains 7-1 Brewers. Before we continue from Miller Park, 10-4 station identification. This is the Brewers Radio Network. Carlos Estevez is now working for Colorado, and Tyler Cravey is going to bat for the Crew. $26,702 in the ballpark today. And Tyler Cravey is in there. And the pitch. Big swing and a fly ball into left center, playable, and it's going to be Blackman for out number 1. 1 up and 1 down. Jonathan VR coming up. Baseball brought to you in part by Red's Apple Ale. Crack one open. It's delicious. Tastes like an apple, brewed like a beer. Pick different. VR today, a couple of base hits. Sacrifice, strikeout. He's got an RBI. 45th of the year for him. Estevez. Here it is, and he dropped one a little bit low, and it's ball 1. Post-game show follows our broadcast today. Houston hung on in Pittsburgh 5-4. They beat the Pirates. Pittsburgh heading to Milwaukee. The pitch. Swinging fly ball to left. Deep. Playable though on the warning track, and Dahl holds that one down. 2 away, and Keon Broxton coming up. Willie Peralta is going to open up the series against Pittsburgh. Right now, Walt Weiss is going to open up the bullpen door and bring on another pitch. We're in the 8th inning. 2 men are out. pitching change. The U.S. Cellular call to the bullpen has been made. With U.S. Cellular, you can post, text, and stream from the middle of anywhere. Back after this on the Brewers Radio Network. It's 7-1 Milwaukee. Keon Broxton is in there now against Adam Ottavino. Colorado right-hander working from the stretch. And his first pitch today is a bender, and he dropped it a little bit low, and it's ball one. 7 runs on 10 hits for the crew today. Now ready to work again. Ottavino deals, and a swing and a miss right back with the spinner. It's a ball and a strike on Broxton. Target up on the outside corner. And the pitch in there again, right back with that big curveball. Ball one, strike two on Keon. Now ready and delivers, and he just missed the outside corner. It's 2-2. Adames, Paulson, and Blackman due up for Colorado in the ninth. New sign, all set to work. 2-2 and coming back. Here it is, swinging in a liner to left, and with a diving grab, caught by David Dahl. Heck of a play. Took a base hit away, possibly extra bases from Keon Broxton. Nice play. Inning over, 9th coming up. Brewers on top in this one. The Colorado Rockies are on the bat here in the top half of inning number 9, down by 6 at 7-1. Tyler Cravey all set to work. Christian Adames will lead things off for the Rockies. Adames today reached on an error and has walked twice the pitch. Cravey in there, strike one called. 0-1 on Adames. Tyler cranks it up again. Shot the corner and hit it. Knee high right on the outside. 0-2. Ben Paulson is next. Cravey draws it back and deals again. A half swing and a miss. Struck him out at 93. Second strikeout for Tyler Cravey. Here's Ben Paulson. Came on to play at first base. Part of a double switch for Walt Weiss. Tyler deals, and he's a little bit high and away with that one. 1 ball and no strikes. Coming back. Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fastball at 93. Right down the middle. Blackman due next. Swinging pop fly foul and out of play. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Maldonado got that target up about letter high. That's where he threw it. Shoulder high. Ball 1. Now 2-2. Missing high and up and off that inside corner. 2-2, and that one just missed. A little better fastball that time. Just off the outside corner from Tyler Cravey. He's running full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. High and off the outside. Rockies get a runner with 1 man out. Top of the order coming up now in Charlie Blackmon. So Cravey a couple of strikeouts. Now with a walk, and Blackmon coming on. 2 strikeouts. Bounce out, infield base hit for him. From the stretch with Carter not holding the runner. Blackmon with 21 home runs takes one high and inside. It's ball 1. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch. 2-0 upstairs again. Cravey, who worked a 1-2-3/8, then retired Adames with a strikeout. The walk to Paulson. Now 2-0 on Blackmon. And the pitch. Swinging liner to center, but Broxton is there, and he's got it. Two men are out, and David Dahl is coming up. All right, the sign for Tyler. Shakes off one, and now is set. And the pitch. That's a curveball dropping off the outside corner on its ball 1. Zach Davies and Tyler Anderson were the starters. Zach Davies a chance to win number 10 if the Brewers finish this one off. And they're looking good. 1 ball and 1 strike now. Davies facing Colorado for the first time ever. A ball and a strike. Here comes Tyler swinging, fly ball to left. Ryan Braun back. He's got room. He's on the warning track, and this one is over. Colorado gets nothing. They leave a runner. Final today. Brewers 7. Rockies 1. Back with the totals and summaries after this on the Brewers Radio Network.